What's all, dude? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hello. My name is Carly Gifford, and on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I post a sit-down video, typically about some sort of scandal or controversy, but overall, just whatever I feel like posting about, that's what I post about. And today we are going to be talking about Jaclyn Hill. And yes, I know that there have been so many videos made about this woman, but I just kind of wanted to do my own version of it. So this is going to be part one of talking about Jaclyn Hill. Let's get into it. Jaclyn Eilers was born July 20th, 1990s in Illinois. She grew up on a farm that had been in the family for 4 generations, which is, pretty good. Jaclyn has an older brother as well as an older sister. Her dad, James, felt that he was called on by the Lord to pursue missionary work, and he became an evangelist. In 1998, James and Robin, Jaclyn's mom, moved the family to Tampa, Florida, and true to his word, James became a missionary and took the family on mission trips to countries like India and Honduras to spread the word of Christianity. Jaclyn married drummer John Hill in August of 2009. Okay, here's something kind of weird. So she is remarried, but I still only refer to her as like Jaclyn Hill because that's how I know her. Anyways, in 2011, Jaclyn started her YouTube channel and she began posting makeup tutorials, and these videos were like really good and got really popular. I didn't really watch them because I wasn't a makeup girly around this time, so that was not what I was watching on YouTube. Plus, I was 12 and weird, so I was just watching like music videos and whatnot. James and Robin got divorced in 2012, and since then, Jaclyn has had a really rocky relationship with her dad, like moving forward. She was homeschooled until she graduated high school, and then she went to college in Sarasota, Florida. However, she was gonna major in photography, but she dropped out her freshman year, and then she worked as a freelance makeup artist as well as working at a MAC Cosmetics store. Sorry, that hair that falls just kills me. Anyway, now while she was working at MAC and doing freelance makeup, she was still posting on her YouTube channel pretty regularly. In 2015, she did a collaboration with the brand Becca. Is that still a brand today? I genuinely don't know. I'm kind of curious. Now I'm gonna do like a bunch of Googling after this. The collaboration was a highlighter called Champagne Pop, and it was sold in Sephora. I actually remember this highlighter. Like, that's how big of a deal it was. The initial release of the highlighter sold 25,000 units within 20 minutes, which broke Sephora sales records. That same year, Jaclyn did a collaboration with Morphe Cosmetics, and actually Jaclyn does so much with Morphe. People kind of thought that she had some sort of a stake in the brand. She doesn't. She just really liked their products, and they paid her to do collabs, and so like anybody else would, she took the money and she did the collab. I don't blame her at all for that. She created a palette of her favorite Morphe eyeshadows. So they took pre-existing eyeshadows that Jaclyn loved and just put them in a palette all together and sold it as like a new kind of palette, but it was a collab. I don't know, the fact that it like all these eyeshadows already existed and they just like packaged them up together instead of like in separate palettes is just kind of weird to me. Anyways, in 2016, the makeup brand released a limited edition gem-encrusted makeup brush set with Jaclyn under the name Jaclyn X Morphe. In 2017, a second eyeshadow palette was released, and Jaclyn said in a video that these colors were ones that she chose not to put in the first palette. So again, it's all just eyeshadows that Morphe already had, and they just packaged them up together and put them in another palette. This palette, though, it was like a huge success as well. In 2018, Jaclyn and John got a divorce, and according to Jaclyn, we made good friends, not partners in life. Fair enough. Soon after the divorce, she began dating her current husband, Jordan Torrey. On May 23, 2019, Jaclyn published a video announcing her own cosmetics brand, Jaclyn Cosmetics. The first product that she was releasing was 20 nude So Rich lipstick shades. On May 30th, 2019, the lipsticks were released through her website, and they were sold out within the first day, which again, huge success. However, when customers began receiving their orders, some noticed that there were some issues with the quality of the lipsticks. Now, if you are a beauty YouTube watcher, you know exactly the situation I'm about to talk about, so just beware. Some lipsticks came melted or they broke after only one use. Some people tried to defend the brand and just say that sometimes in the shipping process, trailers can get hot and like maybe that was the problem. I mean, honestly, valid reasoning, genuinely, but that wasn't actually the issue. Soon, photos of the lipsticks were being posted on social media, and I'm sure we all remember this infamous photo. This really escalated the situation. Some tubes had air bubbles, gritty texture, hair, and in some cases, mold was found in the lipstick. Jaclyn's response to the tweet was a tweet stating, "You posted swatches 2 days ago loving the lipsticks. Now you're wondering why it's lumpy? It's obvious the lipstick is used and not fresh from the factory. Like any other lipstick, if you use it over other products, have dry lips, etc., things like this can happen." She's not wrong, but it shouldn't happen to like a fairly new product that you just bought. Her tweet received so much backlash that she deleted it and then tweeted again saying, "Honest to God, I have not seen one other person complain about this, and I take my reviews very seriously. It's obvious the lipstick was used. You could see the other product on top. And since her first review was great, it's hard to know the actual issue. If you have seen any other issues like this, please send with photos and I will, of course, address it. I'm sorry if I came off as defensive, truly." Other fans and customers started posting YouTube video reviews of the lipsticks. Some people were finding what they thought was hair in their lipstick, but Jaclyn tried to clarify, saying that if any of you are receiving lipstick like this, please know that is not hair. My factory used brand new white gloves to do quality control and they shed all over my product. We switched to rubber gloves 2 days ago and we'll make sure this never happens again. So she's saying that they were using like white cotton gloves, which if you work in a cosmetics lab or a lab of any kind, I can like almost guarantee you that you are not going to be wearing gloves that like shed, or cotton gloves that could like snag on something, or like I said, shed on any kind of product. So a lot of people were like, girl, no lab is ever gonna use white cotton gloves as opposed to rubber gloves. Jaclyn then spoke up and tried to say that she had not seen anyone complain, and then tried to say that using the lipsticks with other lip products could be the reason for some of the flaws. No, Miss Girl. But thankfully she did encourage customers to reach out to the brand with any concerns or issues and promised to either issue a refund or replace the product, which is a good way of handling the situation. I'll give her that. Like, that's a great way to try to remedy the issue and to fix it. I think is either, like she did, offer a refund or offer to replace the product. Very reasonable. The brand released a statement saying, "We are distressed to learn that a small percentage of our customers have received lipstick with quality issues related to the texture and the look and feel of the lipsticks. We would like to reassure customers that while it is unacceptable for these quality issues to have occurred, there are no safety concerns related to lipsticks." So notice they never talked about the mold that was found. They never really addressed that. The backlash was so bad that Jaclyn deleted her Instagram and Twitter accounts on July 3rd, but she left up her YouTube account, which makes sense because that's where you make most of your money. If you're going to be like a content creator, it's going to be on YouTube, especially for Jaclyn at this time. In 2021, Jaclyn relaunched her cosmetics line with a Valentine's Day mystery collection. The collection was available in 4 different sets based on like price points, which is kind of a cool way of doing it. Since then, she's released a bronzer and a blush duo, as well as highlighters under Jaclyn Cosmetics. Now, that is as into the situation as we're gonna get right now. Jaclyn has had a number of other scandals, so we are gonna talk about those in my next videos. So that is it for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to. If not, totally cool. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.